So the video on my page is not about business, not about anything, it's about life. And the near death experience which I faced on the 24th of December 2026. I was driving down to my 15 to my 14 to go to the garage to fix my car. And I was behind what we call in the country camion. I think you call that the soil in different countries a camion. But a big truck, I was behind a big truck. So on my view, I saw that the truck was actually there was no car coming in front of the truck. So I touched the throttle to actually look on the left side and the right and the left side right now to see if it's clear for me to overtake the truck and go in front. As I did that, I actually saw a bus, an 18-seater bus, coming up as I was going down. So immediately I slammed the brakes to balance back to cut the TV, steering back to the right side. And what happened was that the brakes pulled, and after it didn't go anymore. So my tire actually punctured and the car descended with high speed. And I really did struggle to actually turn the car to go on the right side to evade the collision. But it didn't work out. I saw myself actually go straight to the 18-seater bus. And in that particular period, I saw my hands were on the steering. I'm trying to turn it. I was in a state of calmness, and it's either I die or I survive. But what has happened, that's happened. And that particular state, I think I lost myself while I was in the car, or lose myself while I was in the car. Guy, it's a name about the whole PG. And before I realized it, boom, the bus went off the road and into one bush, called bush, encountering like the bus went off the road. And my driver's side was totally burned. Lucky enough, the driver also driving this 18-seater bus tried to actually evade me also. So in that period, I was trying to go to the left side, I was trying to go to the right side. It was few inches away, like few inches, actually few inches away. If it was just few inches to the right side of the driver, I wouldn't be here making a video today. That's why I really have to thank God for my life, but it's a near-death experience which I actually faced. And when the collision happened, I actually hit my door was jammed, and I tried to open it. And when I went out of the car, my legs were shaking. My knees couldn't actually my knees couldn't hold me up. My legs was vibrating with the shock. I had to put enough strength to go and see the 18-seater bus if it was okay. And lucky enough, also there was a graver tree which actually took the full weight, the full shock of the bus and kept the bus in place. And nobody in that 18-seater, the kids and the driver and everybody, had no injury, like even a single scratch. The tree was actually there to hold the bus in place. That tree was a godsend planted tree. I also care of no injuries on me, no scratches, or anything. I realized then that that was actually me on death's door. Because the point when I actually look, I saw in front on the right side it was clear in front of the truck. And I wanted to look at the left side, it was also clear so I could actually go. Because the truck was taking me a little a small curve. Something actually told me not to go. But I didn't listen to it, and my foot went on the throttle, and that happened. So I was actually on death's door. I was actually on death's door, and I survived it. So as a man, you have to be strong, and I was strong throughout the whole day. Until we struggled to remove the balls, brought it back on track. We took the passengers to the park. I struggled over there also. But when orders and part came to Boya, from Douala to Boya, the car left the location of the accident to the garage. And when I came back home at night, I couldn't actually. I struggled to eat. I struggled and I ate. Midnight, I couldn't sleep. I had to drink whiskey to sleep because I couldn't sleep all the night. I cried. And I'm realizing that right now my mom just told me that my granddad, my mom's father, died on the 24th. My dad brought us down on the 24th. And that also happened on the 24th. In my own case, I escaped it. It's like something died in me. Because I would have actually gone, I would have actually been gone. I would have died. I really want to thank God for my life. Because it wasn't for God, I wouldn't be here today. Life is too short. Life is definitely too short. Even right now, making this video, my knees is still shaking. This is a second chance of life that God has given me. A huge chance of life. Because I don't know how to explain this, bro. Came back home, took my Bible, and I said, God, thank you for everything you've done for me. And I said, thank you. And the funny thing is that if that accident would have been a few meters, I would have been a few meters to the left, and Joe would have been a few meters to the right. It would have been completely my fault that I had the accident. I had a fatal accident. It was completely my fault. My car driver's side is destroyed. Yet again, there's a saying that better the iron is burned than the human body is burned. I really want to thank God for my life. For giving me a second chance in life. From saving my from ripping the Grim Reaper off me that day. Prayer works and there's a God. Or whatever angel that God has put on my back. From the day I was born today, I wanted to say, thank you, Lord. Thank you to the angel who was looking after me. That was assignment was that you should guide me. It's also a relation that in life, you have to take it serious. Because in an instant, you're gone. And just like that, the story has ended. It's good to live a fulfilled life. This is you. That you want to watch this video back and you want to look at yourself. Remember, this life, God give you a chance. You should never waste it. Make yourself fight the life. The good guys should fight the life which you deserve. Which you're meant to be on this earth. Because the Lord could save you. I'm telling this to my future self, because the Lord could save you without accident. To break the curse of the 24. The cycle. That's happening both to your mom's family or your dad's family. To break that cycle, because the Lord knows there's a plan for you. Always thank God, always bless God. Always thank God. Because without God, we wouldn't be here today.